Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champion Stream Extravaganza. Hope you're doing well. I'm having an interesting day. My lovely wife is ill, and I've spent the day looking after her. She's tough though. She won't be ill for long, but it's very upsetting to see her not feeling well. It's no good. So I may get interrupted at some point with a text asking me to go grab her something, which is fine. I'm at her beck and call, and I'm happy to be so. For this episode, we've got a custom villain. Very excited to try a new custom villain from ES. He's finished his Joker scenario. He's been working on it for a bit, so it's pretty exciting. 18 hit points ES. Come on, man. Level 1. Very exciting, and as always, an ES product is a good looking product at the very least. I know nothing about the actual product, the scenario itself, in terms of the mechanics and all that sort of stuff. I like to go into these things blind. But just look at it. Just look at this. It's just amazing. I love it when stuff breaks the wall, as you well know. Bit of a shame Punchline's head got chopped off there, but that's all right. It is what it is. But you know, the colour scheme and all this sort of stuff. So let's get into it. Just in case I get distracted. What do we got here? The Joker, villain, 2-1, clown, criminal, forced response. After the Joker loses a clash, the winning player either takes 1 indirect damage or adds 1 threat to the main scheme. It's a good time to show you what clash is. Clash is a mechanic that ES created. When a card instructs a player to clash, discard the top card of the encounter deck and the top card of that player's deck. The villain's clash total is the number of total icons, boost, and what is that icon called? Star? Asterix? I don't know. I don't think is there an official name for it. I don't know. Star counts as 2 icons. Really? If you just get a star just on its own, it actually counts as 2? Is that new? That's not how it used to work, is it? That's excessive. Discarded this way. The player's clash total is the resource cost of that discarded player card. If the villain's clash total is greater than or equal to the player's clash total, the villain wins the clash. Otherwise, the player wins the clash. Now, you will, of course, if you're a Marvel Champions player, you understand that means that the villain has a slight advantage. Especially with this counts as 2. I don't know about that, ES. That's a bit much. There is a slight advantage. There is an average of 1.8 boost icons per card. That's the official tally. So you're more likely the villain is going to win, because the stars also count. So it's 1 point out of those, plus 1 of those, 2.8, and on average a player's card is 2 or less. So it's interesting. It's a cool little mechanic. I quite like it. Well, except maybe that counts as 2 icons. We'll have to discuss that, yes. But I like it. It signifies exactly what the picture does. As the villains, every now and again, they have to go at it, and I sort of picture it as I had the perfect analogy for it when we were first discussing this mechanic. I was like, it's like Thinno, and he was like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. And now it's completely gone into my head. I'm hopeless. Anyway, it's cool. Moving on. So there'll be some of that going on. The making the deck is quite interesting. So the deck so far has got the Joker set and the standard set, and the one modular set recommended: State of Emergency or Ransacked Armory. So I chose to flip, and I got State of Emergency. So State of Emergency in there, which I think makes more sense, to be honest. So I'm actually cool with that. So they're all, those three are in there, and then you do this: randomly select and shuffle 3 cards from the Joker Elite Minion, which is this deck here. 10 cards from Joker Minion, which is this deck here. 3 cards from the Joker Side Schemes, so there's 6 to choose from, and into the encounter set. And then each player draws a toxin environment and reveals it. And there's all the toxin environments. Alright, so they're all there. I'm going to flip. Shuffle, 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 and then let's do it. So it's 3 from Joker Elite. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle. 10 from the Joker. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there should be 6 left. There we go. Shuffle. 3 from the Side Schemes. 1, 2, 3. And then we all get a Toxin card. Laughing Gas. Cool. They can then be moved away. That's it. We've made the deck. Now, as befitting the Clown Prince of Crime, it means no game is ever going to be the same. I mean, you've got, what is this? That's, what, 6? There was 16 in there. Another 6. Another, there was 5 in that one, was there? So it's the variables are just like the different options. What's the word I'm thinking of? The different possibilities, whatever. So it's unbelievable. It's just getting the same game twice is going to be ridiculous, especially if you try a different Ransacked Armory, or you try a different module at all. I mean, it says recommended. It's not. It's amazing. So it's the scenario for all time, which I think is already a plus, and fits the Joker, right? Because the Joker's never the same twice. I mean, he changes his personality on a whim. So I think that works thematically. It works really well. Shuffle the encounter set. Oh, I didn't reveal the Toxin card, so I'll put the Toxin card. Now that I've moved those cards out of the way, we'll put it back up here. So I've got Laughing Gas. Permanent, special. If the number of Toxin counters on here is at least 1, take 1 damage. 2, discard a random card. 3, until the start of the next villain phase, you get -1 to your clash total. Oh, that's harsh. 4, add 3 threat to the main scheme. Is there a way to remove Toxin counters? Certainly hope so. Let's grab a thing. Actually, as he's benefiting this, it sounds pretty dangerous. I'm going to get a damage counter. No, I'm not, because it's not possible to have 0. I've changed my mind. I'm going straight back to this one. I'm going to put it over here so it's a little bit easier to see. There we go. Oh, that's not possible to go to 0 either. I've changed my mind again. Going back to damage counters. I'm just going to leave it over here for now, though, because I want it to be 0. Alright. Let's go. 1B. Every holiday in Gotham is met with a bit of unease. This April 1st finds Gotham filled with the sounds of chaos and carnival music as large parade balloons float through the air. When revealed, each player seeks a clown minion it puts into play engaged with them. Seek is discarding the top card of the deck until you find what it is that you want. Force response: after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the special ability on each toxin environment. Cool. Well, that's unfortunate, but there better be a way to get rid of the counters. That would be bad. That would be very bad, very fast. Alright, Alright, so let's seek. Let's do one more shuffle. Now let's do a seek until we get a clown minion. Well, there you go. That was pretty easy. You all saw me shuffle, people. Jokers. Clown, guard, and patrol. Force interrupt. When jokers would be defeated, deal 1 damage to the engaged player. Kid, I'm the Joker. I don't just randomly kill people. I kill people when it's funny. They haven't learned that yet. Cool. 114. Awesome. Alright. I think that's everything. 18. Alright. Spidey. Shuffle. And let's do it. Come on, Spidey. Now, of course, it is a bit weird playing a Marvel character versus the DC character, but it's not like it hasn't happened before. But there are no... all DC characters are not reskins, as per the policy of the DC mods. So, I'm using a Marvel, yeah, and you should always use an official character with a custom. Villain is my opinion. Alright, so straight off the bat, am I mulliganing? I can't afford webbed up. Well, actually, you know what? I can afford webbed up. If I don't mulligan and just use everything, I can use it. You know what? I am going to. I would normally mulligan for one of my allies, but I'm not going to. First aid and Peter's resource will generate ingenuity, and then ingenuity, sidearm, inspired, and backflip. Oh, I got a flip. Pay for webbed up. So straight off the bat, he's webbed up. I'm not taking any of his shenanigans. Which means I can hit this dude for 2. What's happened? What's happened here? It is not the clickable ones. Did I go to a new board? Weird. I've opened up a new table. Otherwise that would have been taken care of. Right. 2 on him. Reset. Get 5 cards. Another webbed up. Well, I definitely don't want that. So I'll definitely be bringing in Maria on the next one. Cool. Alright. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the special ability in the next toxic environment. So it starts with 2. And goes up 1, and now I have to resolve the toxic environment. Special. If the number of toxic encounters in here is at least 1, take 1. Okay, so there's none on there at the moment, so that's fine. He then goes to attack, but he can't because he's webbed up. My Spidey ability does not trigger, but he's now stunned. So he doesn't get to do anything. These guys will, though. These guys will attack for 1. And I'll then get an encounter card. Side Splitter, when revealed, hero. Yes, aren't they normally the other way around? Is an alter ego first and then hero is second? The Joker attacks the Joker attacks you. If you have less than half your printed points remaining, clash. If you lose the clash, give the Joker an additional boost card. He won't attack because he's stunned, but I think I'll just cancel that outright. By using Hand Spider Sense. I can't be bothered dealing with the whole attacking business. I want the stun to take effect on the next turn when he would attack, so I don't have to deal with it. Otherwise, I will have to deal with it, and I can't be bothered doing that. So I'm just going to cancel that while I've got the opportunity. It's my turn. I'm going to strength to bring out Maria Hill, who will give me a card. And then Sky Cycle and Ingenuity will pay for team training. Maria Hill will thwart for 2. Take a damage counter, and then Spidey will kill this guy. Oh, wait. Spidey will kill this guy first, and then Maria Hill will thwart for 2, because he has patrol. When Jokers would be defeated, deal 1 damage to the engaged player. So, did that first, then Maria Hill thwarts for 2. Reset, and get 5 cards. Okay, cool. Boink. And we now resist. There's nothing on here. He goes to attack, but he can't because he's stunned. I don't trigger Spidey Sense because he was stunned. We then get an encounter card, and it is Gan Up. When revealed, see, that's always Rico Fest. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Well, I can't stop that from happening. Nope. So it looks like it's happening. This time I'll defend. This time I do get a free card. He attacks. Joker-goons. It's worth 1. Put this minion into play, engage with you. It's worth nothing, which has a boost icon. It doesn't have a boost icon, he has the... What is that called? It's got to be called something. Special? I don't know. Who cares? So he attacks for 1, which obviously doesn't get past my defense. It's all good. He's not the strongest dude in the world. But now I have a new goon. Teamwork Clown. When revealed, Clash. If you lose the clash, find a clown minion. Wait, was he revealed? Put this minion to play, engage with you. Is he revealed at that point? Is put into play the same thing? Okay, cool. There you go. So they're not actually revealed, they're just put into play, and so the clash doesn't trigger. Wait, I'm getting conflicting information here. What, is there a new ruling? I'm so confused. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, as far as from everything I've read, the when revealed part does not trigger. Interesting. I think I've done that differently in the past. Interesting. Okay, anyway, my turn. Oh, wait. I didn't do the encounter card. He wasn't an encounter card, was he? He was a boost card. Yes, he was a boost card. Encounter card is... It's a gas! When revealed, each player clashes. Any player losing the clash places 2 toxin counters to their toxin environment. Oh no! Alright, let's get a clash happening. Let's get a clash happening. So, let's follow the rules. So, clash is total. So I reveal the encounter card. I reveal my player card. So it's 0 versus 3. Yeah, am I reading that right? I'm not doing the star counts as 2 icons. It's too much. I can only assume that means if it's on its own. It has to be if it's on its own. And even then it's too much. So it's 1, so boost plus star, so that's 3. And 0. So he wins. So we reveal the top card. Oh no, discard the top card. There we go. And we also discard the player card. Okay. Alright. So we won. After the Joker loses a clash, the winning player either takes 1 direct damage or adds 1 threat to the main scheme. So if he loses, something happens. Okay. Alright, now this said each player clashes. Any player losing the clash, that was me, places 2 tokens onto their toxic. Okay. So 2. Okay. Alright, my turn. He doesn't have patrol, so Maria's immediately going to thwart for 2. Thank you, Maria. Alright, now let's start doing stuff. Spider Tracer will pay for my web shooters. Web shooter and make the call will pay for rapid response. Ingenuity and Miles will pay for Black Cat. I get the top 2 cards, and if they're mental resources, I get to keep them. Nope. Nope. Well, that sucks. Black Cat will hit for 1. Why the hell not, eh? Oh, actually. Yeah, no, that's right. That's alright. I've done that right. Reset. And... you know what? I'm actually going to flip to Peter. I think I can risk it for now. And then reset. And then get 6 cards. Let's try and build up my board a little bit. 1, he schemes. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy schemes for 1. And then we get an encounter card. And it is... oh, that's in the opportune timing. That's not good. So 1, 2, I survive, but just resolve this card's when revealed ability. When revealed, resolve each when revealed ability on each side scheme in play. If there's none, place 2 threat. Oh, boom! That triggers me over. That was unfortunate. That was an inopportune time to go to Alter Ego. That should not have happened. When revealed, the first player chooses 1. Place threat on each side scheme equal to the maximum number of toxic encounters on toxic environment. Well, there is none. Each player not engaged with a clown minion sees a clown minion and puts into play engaged with them. Well, I don't have either to trigger, so I don't have to worry about either of them. You have to do 1 to the best of your ability. There are no side schemes, and I have a minion, so I can't search for one. So I've managed to survive that, which is good, but still... it is what it is. Starts on 2. Clowns are causing havoc all across the city. The Joker must be down there somewhere, reveling in all of this. Force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the special ability on each toxin environment. Oh, I should have done that last turn too. What does this say? After resolving step 1, resolve the special ability. Okay. Just got a card at random from your hand. Okay. I should have done this. And I didn't. So, let's do it. Web shooters. Okay, so back to this. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve steppers on the environment. Then, if the first player is engaged with a cloud minion, give the Joker a tough status card. Okay, cool. No worries. Alright, that was pretty brutal. That was pretty brutal. My turn. Let's see. What can we do? Let's use Ingenuity and Peter's resource to put out Ironheart, who gives me a card. Okay. Let's use Enhanced Spider Sense. To give Black Cat Inspired. Actually, let's change to Spidey and kill this dude. Oh, that should be on 2 because I used it before. So let's use this. Use another one to use Spider-Arm. Cat. So she's now swinging for 3. And let's use Power Gloves to put in Aunt May. No, let's wait a second. Let's save these for now. Let's Maria for 2. She dies. And then Rapid Response puts her back into play again. She gets 1 point of damage from Rapid Response. But she also gives me a card. Swinging Web Kick. Okay, well then let's go back to the original plan. Let's Power Gloves. Put in Aunt May. Oh, I should have stayed as Alter Ego so I could heal up. Oh. It is what it is. Swinging Web Kick, can save that for later. Alright, so Black Cat's now swinging for 3. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Maria's not going to do anything because she's my thwarter. And then Ironheart might as well swing in for 1. Just for the lulz. Let's reset. Let's get 4 cards. Okay, and threat. After resolving special ability, use the special on the toxin, so I have to discard a card at random. Man, there better be a way to get rid of these toxin counters. Okay, it is... Oh, no! Damn it, I was going in for a big swing into the face. Then if the first player is engaged with a cloud minion, get the Joker tough status card. I am not. He attacks. I get a free card. Swinging Web Kick. It's not enough to make up for losing one, but it's better than kick in the face. Ha! He's attacking now. I will defend with Peter. He's attacking for 3, which means nothing happens. I then get an encounter card. And trick cards attached to the Joker. Joker gains Retaliate 1. Well, that sucks. Hero response. After you use your basic attack on the Joker, Clash. If you win the Clash, discard this card. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, my turn. I can't use Sky Cycle because I haven't... She's not an Avenger yet. So Sky Cycle will pay for... Sky Cycle and Energy will pay for Swinging Whip Kick. Actually, should I do this first? Oh, I can't because he's the node. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I get retaliated by 1. Okay. 2 cards I can't use. That really sucks. Okay, Black Cat's going to go in for 3. 1, 2, 3, and get retaliate, which means she now has damage, which I don't like, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Ironheart's going to kick back because I don't want retaliate to kill her. Oh, she'll just die anyway if she attacks. And then Maria Hill will kick back as well. I'm actually going to discard these 2 cards and get a new hand. Reset and get... five cards. And there's what I need for those cards to work. But that's right. I'm going to deck out soon anyway. I've only got 3 cards left. It's fine. It's all fine. 1, resolve this, lose a card. It better not be backflip. Okay, I'm cool with that. He then attacks. I'm going to backflip, so I don't care what he gets. Resolve this card's when revealed ability. Resolve when ability. Side scheme if no reveal results, replace 2 threat. Oh man. Anyway, so he attacks for 2. That's fine. Backflip cancels it out, and we get an encounter card, and it is Jester. 1, 2, 4, Clown, Insight 1. When defeated, give the player who defeated this minion a face down encounter card. Jeez. Alright. My turn. What's he got? 4. 4. Okay. Alright, well, Honorary Avenger goes on Black Cat, because that's the plan. Gotta stick to the plan. I'm actually going to move her across and put all her stuff here. There you go. Put these ladies here. Let's put Ronan. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's right. Maria's going to thwart for 2. And she's still alive. Ironheart's going to thwart for 1. She's still alive. Black Cat's going to hit this guy for 3, and then Peter's going to hit him for the other. Oh, actually, wait a second. Wait a second. Let's put that back on there and say that she hit him for 1. Black Cat will then kill him. Get a face down encounter card. Peter's going to try and clash this guy. So I use my basic attack for 2. Get retaliate for 1. And then clash. So 2 versus 3. I win. Hey, got that. Cop that. It's a mirror coil. Alright. Had to sacrifice one of these, but that's alright. At least I won. So you know what? I am actually going... I'm going to risk it. It seems like madness, but I am going to risk it. Aunt May is going to heal me for 4. And I'm going to reset. And get 4 cards. So there's 2 left, so I get those 2. And then I reset my deck. And get another 2. So there's my 6. And I get a face down encounter card because of it. Okay, villain turn. Boink. I'm not engaged with minions, so he doesn't get a tough card. I do get this though. Just got a card at random from your hand. This is starting to get old. It's not fun. There should be a way to remove these. I mean, it's not like Batman would be standing around in the laughing gas for 3 rounds. Like, he would find a way to get out of them. And that should be represented by being able to remove them. It just doesn't make any sense that they're just constantly hanging around. I'd be halfway across Gotham by now. I'd be nowhere near the laughing gas. Shuffle. I'm of 2 minds about that. I did want that, but better to have Ronan. He activates. He schemes for 2 plus 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get an encounter card. So as long as one of those doesn't make him go up by 1, I should be right. So let's do. Actually, this one was first, then this one, then this one. So let's do it in that order. And go. It's a gas. Each player clashes. Any player losing the clash places 2 toxin counters on their toxic environment. Okay. Nothing. So as long as I don't get 0 of 1. There you go. Miles loses, but at least I got 1. Oh. Actually won a clash. That's very good. Next one. Alright. We've got a side scheme. Prison Breakout. Who's this? Who's this dude? He looks familiar to me. He looks like a Flash rogue. I don't know. He looks familiar to me. He's a trickster. Prisons are no match for metahumans. One is already broken out. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the deck until the minion is discarded. Then put that minion into play and engage with you. Fair enough. Fair enough. Acceleration screen. So discard until we get a minion. Nope. Here we go. There's a jester. So discarding. Then put that minion into play and engage you. Put into play means Insight doesn't trigger, which is good. Then the last one is Assault. The villain attacks. Oh no, the villain. Oh, same gain Search because I'm in Alter Ego. So we get another one. And the other one is. Oh, come on. Come on. Every time. No laughing matter was right. Very well named. When revealed, deal each player a face down encounter card. Okay. Weeks. If a player has 3 or more toxin counters on their toxin environment, I do not. I've only got 2. Give that player an additional face down encounter card. Well, I don't. So, joke's on you. Keep it to the Joker theme. Love it. 0. Someone's in the chat. Who we got? It's ES! ES himself. What do we got here? There is a way to remove it. Okay, there is a way to remove the toxin. You are missing the toxin antidote environment. What? This does not say. Random select shuffle 3 cards, Joker Elite, 10 cards from Joker Minion, 3 cards, Joker Slave Scheme. Each player draws a toxic environment card and reveals it, shuffle the encounter set, advance to 1B. It doesn't say anything about an environment called Toxin Antidote. I don't know where it went, but that is how you get rid of tokens. So I should have another card in play that I'm meant to be triggering. All right. Maybe it's in the deck. What's it called? Toxin Antidote Environment. Okay. Maybe it's in here. Maybe I accidentally shuffled it in. No. Okay, maybe it's in here. Acid flower. That looks awesome. What a great picture. Love it. No. That's entertainment. No. Dude. Oh, it has to be in here. It has to be in the environments. Joker Toxin. The good stuff. Toxin Antidote. There it is. Yeah, but dude, it's card 5 of 5 of a deck, and the first card says put the Joker Toxin and standing counter sets, and then says grab 3 cards from the side schemes, and each player draws a Toxin environment card and reveals it. So if it's 5 of 5 of a deck, then it needs to go on the deck, get shuffled, and then gets drawn. So if I'm meant to have it at the start, then it should say you should grab this card at the start. Otherwise it becomes random, which is what the assumption was. It's random. Well, I get the set up permanent thing, but I didn't look through every... I mean, it's 5 of 5, so I just put all 5 cards together. I didn't then look through all the 5 cards. Why would I do such a thing? I want to keep them as a surprise. And even then, let's face it, I'm dumb. I probably wouldn't even have noticed that it said set up permanent. I get that, but I didn't read the card first. I don't read every single card before I start playing. It needs to say it on here. If it doesn't say it on here, then no one's going to notice it. Or like in an insert or something. Personally, I would take it out of the Joker Toxin deck. Like rename it. Just call it the Joker. Actually, it should be part of the Joker identity set. Anyway, whatever. But either way, it needs to be specified. You need to grab that card. Otherwise, it just looks identical to all the others. So, how much stuffed up have I been? Set up permanent. While a player has 0 Toxin counters on their Toxin environment, that player gets +1 to their clash. Well, that would have been great. Alter Ego Interrupt. When you use your basic rec, which I haven't done yet, clash and add your rec to your clash total. Remove counters from your Toxin environment equal to the amount you won the clash by. What? Add your rec to your clash total. Okay. I like that. That's cool. That's a creative way of using clash. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm sorry for the confusion. We'll totally fix it. I apologize for the frustration. Nah, it's all good. Don't be sorry, yes. It's all good. I'm just wondering whether I should reset now. I haven't wrecked at all. But I would have. The last time I flipped, instead of using up May, I would have wrecked. So it's only one round where I wouldn't have had it. So I don't think it's a reset. I don't think it's worth a reset. +1 to the clash total means that I would have won one of them. But now I can't remember what the effect of that was. I think I just lost a card. So I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's fine. Let's just make those nice and pretty. Alright, ES, while you're here, you can satisfy one thing for me. You've changed Clash since we last discussed it. What does this mean? Boost, or whatever that symbol means, star, counts I shouldn't say, should say counts. Star counts as 2 icons. Is that when it's on its own? So if it's just a star on its own, i.e. that one that tells you to add threat. Right, so here's 2 examples, right? So here's boost and star. Oh, here we go. Citywide Crisis, right? So boost and star is the villain's clash total, which is the number of total icons. So this would equal 2. And this, am I reading right, is saying that this should equal 2 as well, even though it's just 1? Right. So this counts as 2 because it's 2 symbols, but this counts as 2 even though it's just 1. What? Why? That's new. That wasn't there before. Is this a balancing thing? Because you want the villain to have an advantage, right? Since star counts as 2. What do you mean by that? Well, star counts as 2 because that's what you're saying. So they both count as 2 based on what you're saying. But my question is, why though? Oh, what? The second one counts as 3. So a star counts as 2 regardless, but this counts as 3. Sorry, man, but that means I will never win. Unless I draw something that has nothing on it, like advance, I'm not going to win. It's already too far on the villain's side. How many people play with cards higher than 3? So now even just a very basic boost and star is now 3, which means they win by default. Even with 3s. The odds of me winning are now dramatically lowered. Like it's almost impossible. And he clashes all the time. I will add this though, that after the Joker loses a clash, you get slapped. I love that. That's great. Doesn't automatically mean that you have to always think. But, I mean, it's not good for me as a player. Because I'm going to lose. But, either way. After the Joker loses a clash, the winning player either takes 1 indirect damage or adds 1 threat to the main scheme. I like that. He doesn't like to lose. But, he's never going to lose. Is this what you meant by overtuning? I think maybe I mean, let me go through the entire game. But I've only won one clash so far, and it's only because I drew advance as his clash card. How many no icon cards are in here? Even It's a Gas has 1. So if we just say that only the standard cards count as having no icons, that's 2 cards out of a 30 card deck that I can win against. That's terrible odds. I thought it's when I first saw that there was a lot of clash going on in this scenario, I was really excited because I think the clash mechanic is awesome. I love it. It adds a little bit of gambling that, you know, it makes sense. I love it, and it suits Joker to a T. Makes it kind of video gamey. I love it. But this is new. This star counts as 2 icons. I just don't see why. It doesn't work thematically and mechanically. It just makes it now that I'll just never win. So that I think is the balance problem. I've now lost track of where I was. Yeah, there is a couple of ones. I mean, I don't think it's the thing of the video to... I mean, I could go through every single card and have a look and work out what the actual... the curve is. But I guarantee you, it's got to be at least 80% villain. And I get that you want the villain to have an advantage. But it's too much of an advantage. If I was playing this on expert, it'd be an annihilation. Those expert cards. If I didn't think it was just going to bore the crap out of people, I would go through every single one of them. So there's one card. I mean, that is now 3. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Now I need to know. I need to know now. This is not very exciting viewing, I've got to say. But 2, 1, 2, 0, 0. Oh no, I made a mistake. There'd be 4 from the standard set. You've got advance and then 1, 0. Oh my god, this is where 4. Although it makes sense. Killing joke. I like that. That's cool. Each player places one toxic counter in the toxic environment. Each player takes indirect damage equal to the number of toxic counters on their environment. That's great. And a cool picture as well. I've got to say that ES, you've outdone yourself in the scheme of the color scheme and that sort of stuff. You've outdone yourself. This blue corner, purple bordering, it just looks magnificent. Anyway, not to derail your stream. Sorry, I heard you being frustrated, so I had to weigh in. No, man, no, please. I apologize if I have upset or offended you. That is not my intention at all. I was frustrated, yes, but I just don't like losing. But yeah, I mean, I will admit this. Not having a way to get rid of the toxic counters did annoy me. I'm not going to lie. So the fact that I then found out that there was a way, that does annoy me. That did annoy me, I swear. But that's not on you. Well, I guess it's partially on you. It's partially on you, but it's partially on me too. I just don't think it's reasonable to have to read every card before I play. I'd rather not read all the cards. So. If it was just on here, it'd be a non-issue. Or does that mean only one player gets to have one? Oh, it counts for everybody. Right, okay, that's fine. It's everybody. Yeah. Yeah. It should say it on the card that it has to go out into play. And take it out of the Joker Toxin deck. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm going through this. This is incredibly boring for people, but now I need to know. 2, 1. So obviously I'm resetting because I've just reset. I've basically just cheated and now gone through all the decks. So 2, 2, 2, 4. The Joker Clayface. That's an awesome picture. Elite Clown Criminal. Retaliate Toughness. When a player would attack the villain, that player clashes. If the player loses the clash, the player attacks this minion instead. I like that. That's cool. So like he tricks you. 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. Everyone loves a clown. Attached minion gains stalwart and the clown trait. Who's this creepy dude? Bloody hell. Find and reveal your nemesis minion. Attach this card to that minion. If no minion was found this way, add 2 threat. That's great! Love it. 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. This is incredibly boring. Sorry, people, but I'm not bored. I'm actually quite excited. I need to know. I need to know. 3, 1. Okay, so there's this one over here. So what's that? 3. Oh, and there's one here. What's this guy? 1, and there's one here, face down. Laugh Riot, which is a minion. That's cool. You're so creative. 3. All right. So there's the 4 from this. There's the 4 that have got 0, where I can just win, unless of course I get a 0 card, which is with Spidey possible. So that would be unfortunate. But anyway, but that's all right. What can you do? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's on me for having 0 cards. I mean, you can't do anything about that. So there's 13 1s, 19 2s, 8 3s, and 3 4s. So the average player card cost is 2. And there's 40 of those. So this one would win. What's that? 17. I would win. And then everything else I would lose. So 40 to 17. 2 point, what's that? 17, 20, 34. It's 2.3. And then everything else would beat me. 19, 27, 30. 17, 30. I was right. It's an 80% roughly lose rate. That's too high. I mean, that's just not fun. So I don't know. I think the only thing that yeah, unless you deck build, right? Yeah, I guess, right? I mean, there is that, right? If you do know, if you're that type of player that knows the sort of thing that they're going against, so you deck build knowing that, intentionally having high level cards, so you would need to have a lot of 2s and 3s, right? Yeah. Honestly, I think that is the only change that needs to happen. The star doesn't need to count as 2. Plus, it just makes it less likely that you're going to stuff up because you don't have to remember that it counts as 2 or keep referring to this. It's just whatever the amount of icons is. That's 3 icons. Done. Easy. Instead of going, oh, wait a minute, it's actually 4. It's just automatically a visual thing, right? That's good for the visual people. It's worth 3. Bang. If it has 3 red things on it, it's worth 3. If it has 4, it's worth 4. It's good for the dumb people like me. It just speed through these things. So if that was the case, that would make it 50-50, would it? Because then these would all go across. 2. How have I mixed these guys up? So now he'd be worth 1, 2, 2. Oh no, he wins on a 2, doesn't he? He wins on a 2, doesn't he? So 1. Depending on the card, of course. Yeah, I do like that the villain wins. If it's equal, then they win. Because, of course, they're like cheating. It's like he kicks you in the nuts while you're busy having a clash. I mean, that's classic Joker, right? That's what he would try to do. So then that becomes 22-25. That's a lot fairer. Especially considering he wins. Yeah. On a clash thing. I'm going to reset because I've completely stuffed up all these cards. Plus I was losing. So I'm happy to reset because I wasn't doing very well. Wasn't doing very well at all. So I've learned the hard way not to go into alter ego mode. Alright. So I'm just going to keep the same deck in terms of the grabbing the cards to what they should be. So I'll say that I've still got Laughing Gas, which makes sense. Boink. Each way go Toxin. I've got that. Sweet. Love it. Start on 2. This Joker doesn't muck around. Each player seeks a clown. Shuffle, seek a clown. Nope. Nope. Well, happy to see that go. Jester. Insight doesn't do anything because I seeked. I'm going to reset all of these. Which is a shame because my hand was actually pretty sweet. My board state was actually pretty good. But, oh well. It is what it is. Reset. Chuck all those in. Peter's in Peter mode. Let's grab all these. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Alright. Alright. Let's do this again. Let's do it again. Now that I've got Toxin Antidote. Love the picture, by the way. That is great. Set up permanent. While it has 0 Toxin counters, that player gets +1 to their clash total. So that's great. Actually, I wouldn't even have that. I think that's actually been a bit. Now that we've determined that star only just counts as 1, I would actually probably get rid of this. It's actually now too generous. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to do it because that's how it's written. But yeah, I could see the argument for taking that away. This has been really helpful. Thank you. No, thank you, buddy. I apologize again if I come across as upset or something. Like I wasn't upset. It's fine. I just yeah, I don't know. I apologize. I apologize if I upset you. I have nothing but love for what you do. And I've been handing out all day to play this. Yeah, it's the highlight of my day, having to play this. So let's do this shuffle and grab the cards. Alright, Ingenuity first turn, that's pretty good. Maria first go. I'm actually quite happy with this. I'm going to get rid of Make the Call. No, you know what? Because I'm going to use him, and that to put that, then that to put that, and then those two to put her. So I'm actually going to keep this hand. Alright. Yeah, so Ian says, do not apologise, I appreciate constructive criticism. That's the thing, I'm trying to be constructive. I hope I was constructive. But I do apologise if it came across as antagonistic or something like that. That was not my intention in any way, shape or form. I was frustrated. I openly accept I was frustrated. So I just hope the frustration didn't translate as antagonism. That's definitely not my intention. Alright, let's do it. Make the call will pay, and Peter's resource will pay for Ingenuity. Ingenuity will pay for Web Shooter, which comes in with 3. Peter will then flip to Spidey, and then Web Shooter, now that I can use it, and Sky Cycle will pay for Maria, who gives me a card. Oh, that's good. I'm happy with that. Maria will then thwart for 2. Yeah, said not at all. You are good. All right, awesome. Thanks, buddy. And then Spidey will hit for 2 on this dude. I'm going to keep those 2 cards. I'm going to reset and get 3 cards. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with this. 1, 2. Wait, it's actually not 2. It's just the 1. Before I do that, though, does Suit Up say put them into my hand? Add them to your hand. Okay, cool, good. Alright, so villain minion, so we get resolve the Toxin special. Toxin has nothing on it at the moment. And Joker activates. He activates, so I get a free card. It's not backflip, which means I have to defend. 1 plus... Oh! This is the worst card in the deck! It's just madness! Resolve each when revealed ability on each side scheming play. If no, when revealed ability resolved this way, place 2/3 on each scheme. It's just crazy! 1, 2. Alright. This is why it's just... That's why this card is why it's not safe to go into Alter Ego mode. It's just not safe. And then this guy will attack for 2, which I'll take. Get an encounter card. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Ooh. Well, that's a bummer. What am I doing? What are you doing, Dan? What are you doing? Okay. Well, wait. Do I have a... No. Oh well. It is what it is. My turn. That's a shame. I'm now 1 less resource. Ooh. Webbed Up and Ingenuity are going to give me team training because it's the greatest. Damn it. Reinforced Suit and Aunt May are going to give me... Oh, I can't, because I have to be in Alter Ego mode. It's an Alter Ego action. And it's too dangerous. It's just too dangerous to go to Alter Ego. So, throw it for 2. Dr. Ralik has joined in. Greetings. Greetings from Slovakia. Hope all is good. Doing well, buddy. Doing well. I hope you're doing okay. How is sunny Slovakia at the moment? You know what? I'm going to flip. Screw this. So that means Reinforced Suit is going to pay for Aunt May. Inspired and Peter's resource is going to pay for Suit Up, who's going to get me Black Cat. And a Thinner that can go to her, which will be Honorary Avengers. So they go into my hand because I can't afford her now. May will heal me while I'm in Alter Ego mode. Why not? And then I will reset and get 4 cards. Oh, I should have shuffled. No, I should have shuffled. That's cheating. I'm not going to accept that. I know, although that was great, but no, I should have shuffled. That's cheating. And then I get 4. Okay, there we go. Not as good, but that's fine. It is what it is. Dr. Alec, all good. It is sunny. Funny you should say, because it was pretty stormy yesterday. Found me a soulmate on TTS. Loves light to medium Euros with quick snappy turns. Could not have been more happier. Wow. Got to play more games over the last 3 weeks than physical over the last 3 years. That's amazing. So when you say soulmate, as in possible romantic situation, or somebody who's in your time zone and can actually play with you, unlike me, who's in a completely different time zone. Elaborate on the soulmate. I'm pretty excited, but I'm glad you got to play some games. You got some time to play with and stuff. It's great. That is awesome. All right, let's see what happens, people. Is he going to thwart out like he did last time? 1. Do the toxin theme. There is none. He schemes 2 plus star, so nothing. Put this minion into play. Engage with you. Okay, that's a shame. So 2. What does teamwork do again? What's the new wording of teamwork? World champions. The keyword teamwork has changed. After a minion with teamwork enters play and engages a player, if there is at least one other minion that shares a specified trait, which there is, clown, the minion that just entered play will activate against the player it is engaged with. Oh, well, it's going to do that anyway. Does that mean it engages twice? So it engages as soon as it comes into play and then engages again during its part? Surely not. Really? After a minion with teamwork enters play and engages play, if there's at least one other minion that shares a specified trait, there is. The minion that just entered play will activate against the players engaged with. It activates immediately? If that's the case, then that means it schemes for one. Right? And then the minions scheme, because that was still on Joker's turn. So now they scheme, so that means it's going to do it again. So that's another 3. 1, 2, 3. He's schemed out. Every single time I go to Alter Ego, he schemes out. It's insane. He's so dangerous. But that's Joker for you. Alright, let me try it. Oh, that was awful. I'm never doing voices again. Nothing romantic, just a bromance. That's awesome. Nothing. Oh, no, that's why I used quotes. Oh, okay, I get it. He reminds me of you a lot because he is such a nice guy. Oh, that's lovely. Which gets me to my latest discussion on Facebook that TTS is a place strictly for nasty competitive players. Oh. You think that TTS is for nasty competitive players? So I started a war saying my experience could not have been more different. Oh, okay. I should probably read on before I ask any questions. So now I'm considering making a Knitting Grandma's TTS club just to offset the rumours. How would you knit on TTS? Please tell me that there is a knitting TTS mod. That would be amazing. That would justify TTS's very existence. Well, thank you, Dr. Alec. I very much appreciate you saying those kind words. I try to be good. I try to be nice. Yeah. I appreciate that. It means a lot. But I'm so glad you found somebody to play with. Anyway, let's deal with the ramifications of this. I've just been schemed out, which is unfortunate. When revealed, the first player chooses one. Place around each side scheme equal to the maximum number of toxic encounters. There are none. Each player is not engaged with a clown minion sees a clown minion. I am engaged, so nothing from this game stage happens. ES, if you're still watching, that's now the second time that's happened. Where nothing has been triggered from going to that stage, which is good for me, but... no, it's just the name of a club. Should be for people who want to have fun with stupid games, and naturally, the name should be off-putting enough for the competitive seeking players to pester. Yeah. I like it, dude. I like it. I go for it. After resolving step 1, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, I didn't put his health back up. Okay, alright, well, it's finally my turn. And as usual, I've been hammered. Absolutely hammered. But anyway, Maria's going to thwart for 2. And die. Energy is going to pay for Black Cat. Discard the top 2 cards, and if they're mental cards, I get to put them into my hand. Well, that definitely is a mental card, so that's fine. And another one. Wow, finally. I think that's the first time ever. Peter is currently giving me a resource. Wait. Did I forget to do an encounter card? Did I do an encounter card? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. That got rid of my web shooter from before. No, I definitely didn't. I've cheated. Differentially sane. When revealed, seek a side scheme and reveal it. Clash. If Joker wins, add threat to the main scheme and each side scheme equal to the number. No, I'm not going to allow that. This was in my hand from before, so I'm just going to use it. To stop that from happening. Alright, back to this. What to do. So Black Cat came in. She gave me 2 cards, which is great. I've still got Peter's resource. Oh, she gets Honorary Avengers. So I guess Peter's resource will give her Power Gloves. And then the other Power Gloves will give her Side-Up. And I'll just keep this. So let's flip to Spidey. Kill this dude. Give the player who defeated this minion a face-down encounter card. Okay, no problem. And then Black Cat will kill this dude. Okay. Takes no consequential. Ah, to do that I had to do 2 points of damage and then use Spell Gloves for 3, just for the... Cool. Oh, also, given you could be considered an expert on mods, definitely not. Did anyone ever come up with something from Alienverse or Blade Runner? Yes. There's absolutely plenty. In fact, I can probably show you right now. Does this come up on the screen? Because sometimes it doesn't. It's weird how that works. Yeah. All right. There you go. So Alien. Yes. there's heaps. Legendary encounters, Alien plus expansions. I highly recommend that. I can't recommend that enough. It's a great game. There's one for the Alien Fate of Nostromo board game, which is okay. It's okay. There's another board game called Alien, which I don't even know what it does. There's the Alien board games from the from the 80s, or I think from the early 90s, 89, I think. Yeah. Awesome. Absolutely love it. Check it out. Oh, is there a Champions mod? Dude, say no more. Say no more. Look at this. Look at this. Where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where is it gone? Wait, let me spawn it. This is what I will be playing after I play the Joker one. Dun -dun. After I do Joker, I'll be playing this, dude. I just found this today. Check it out. The Xenomorph. It's awesome, dude. I don't know if it's any good because I haven't played it yet, but it looks great. So yeah, very excited. So it's based off Aliens. So yeah, very, very exciting. So I got this. This I found on... whose mod was it that I found it on? It was a Marvel Champions mod. Who was it? Who was it? Oh man. Can't remember who it is now. Oh, here it is. Permakarma. Permakarma. Permakarma's MC Customs. There you go. That's where I found it. Awesome. So yeah, go grab it. Go check out his mod. He's got... What he's got? He's got Secret Invasion, Xenomorphs. You need the module for the Alien one. Nick Cage, Rat Queen, Sabretooth, Toe, Punisher. As a Punisher encounter. So you go up against the Punisher. So I'll be playing that too at some point. So yeah, pretty exciting. So you go up against the Punisher. That's pretty sweet. Cool. Alright, where was I? So he got rid of them. Right, so reset. Keeping that card, get 4 more cards. Sweet. Alright, villain turn. Boink. I have no talent. Toxin counters. He is attacking. I get a free card. It's web shooters. That means I have to defend. He's doing 1 plus 2 is 3, which means I defend. I get another encounter card, so the one from before and this new one. And we've got Gen Up, the villain at each being engaged with you attacks you. Oh, I got rid of the wrong card. Gen Up. He's not revealed yet. So Joker's attacking. He gets a card. I get another free card. It is not backflip, sorry, which means I will be getting hit. I get hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then reveal the second one, and it's Mr. Hammer. He looks brutal. Jeez. 1, 3. Forced response. After Mr. Hammer damages a player, that player clashes. If the player loses a clash, that player discards an upgrade they control. Nice. Cool. Alright. My turn. Yeah, okay. Well, Ingenuity will get out a web shooter. Strength and web shooter will put out Ronin. I don't really need Suit Up now, to be honest. Suit Up will pay for Inspired on Ronin. Okay. And then they're going to go to town on this guy. So Black Cat will hit for 2. and then Power Gloves him for 1. Ronin will hit him for 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kill him. Two, 3, and then his special ability 4. Yep. So he's gone. Sayonara, Mr. Hammer. And gets a consequential. Reset. I'm going to keep those 2 cards, get 3 other cards. And there's one of them's a backflip, so I'm cool with that. 1, no toxin cards, no toxins. Joker's attacking. I will defend. Well, I won't defend. I get a free card. I'll be using backflip as my defense. So it's 1, 2, 3. So nothing happens. I then get an encounter card, and it's my obligation. Flip to alter ego. Exhaust. Remove from game. Done. Sayonara. My turn. Peter's resource is going to pay for endurance. I'm running out of space. Let's move these across. Which is 1, 2, 3, and then May's going to heal me for 1, 2, 3, which would be 4, but only go up 3. Cool. And then I'll flip to Spidey, and then Genius, Spider Tracer, and Spider Tracer is going to pay for Webbed Up. Then Black Cat's going to hit him for 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then Power Glove for 3. And then Ronin's going to hit him for 4. Take a consequential. Reset. One. No toxin stuff. He attempts to attack, but he can't because he's webbed up, and then becomes stunned. Then get an encounter card, and then it's a gas. When revealed, each player clashes. Oh wait, I didn't get any cards. Should have had cards. Cool. It's a gas. Each player clashes. Any player losing the clash places 2 toxin counters to their toxic environment. Alright, here we go. Here goes the clash. Using the new rules. Now I do have +1 to my clash. So he gets 2. I get 1 +1, but I still lose because he wins ties. Clash total is greater than or equal to the player's clash. The villain wins the clash. So that means he wins, which means I get 2 tokens. Okay. My turn. So when you use your basic rec clash and add your rec to your clash total, remove counters from your toxin environment. There shouldn't be a full stop there. Remove counters from your toxin environment equal to the amount you won the clash by. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not going into alter ego mode because I have 3 thread on there already, and every time I flip to alter ego, I lose. Like, the stage goes up. It's crazy talk. Do you know the one joke by Spock? No, I don't, bud. What is the one joke by Spock? What's he on? 11. He's on 11. Alright, so Ingenuity will pay for Reinforced Suit on Ronin. He gets +2 hit points. And then Web Shooter, Rapid Response, and Make the Call No. Yeah. Web shooter and rapid response will pay for make the call and get me Maria. Maria gets me a card. That's pretty cool. And will immediately thwart for 2. Okay, Black Cat's going to hit for 2 and then use the power gloves. Ronan's going to hit for 2, 3, 4. Take a consequential. He's still alive. Because of team training and this, he's got 3 more attacks. And then Spidey will swing in for 2. I'm going to keep these 3. I can't risk it, man. I'm so scared to go to Alter Ego. I'm just scared to do it. 'Cause every time he screws me over. Come on. No, I'm not doing it. I'm too scared. I'm gonna reset and get 2 cards. Okay, so the joke by Spock is universe is very gassy. Universe is very gassy. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it. You can do this. Thanks, everybody. I'm not worried about losing. I'm just worried about going into Alter Ego. Like it upsets me. Every time I do, he schemes out. 1, I do have toxin counters now, so it's all the special ability on each toxin environment, which is discard a card at random. So let's grab a card at random. Shovel, and the card is one of the kicks. I had 2 though, so that's not too bad. Then, if the first player is engaged with a Calamity, give the Toker a tough status card. I am not. He goes into attack, but he can't because he's stunned. And then I get an encounter card. And now I have it. Minions. Smiley. Elite Clown Criminal. Clown minions gain Insight 1. Ooh. Does that mean he now has Insight 1 and therefore it does go up by 1? Is that what that means? He's a clown. I think it does. I think it goes up by 1. Force response. After Smiley activates against a player, that player clashes. After he activates. Okay, so scheme or attack. Okay. If the players lose the clash, seek a non-elite clown minion and put it into play against me. Yep. Okay. Ugh. Trying to stick with the theme, which got me wondering how the mind meld would go. It's not a mind melt, it's a mind meld. Meld, as in join the minds together. You don't melt their brains. Would go between Spock and Joker. That would be scary. That would be very, very scary. Yeah. You're right. With Joker, it would be more like melt. You are totally correct. I stand corrected. All right, my turn. Let's use the last web shooter to give. And ingenuity to put. Oh no, I've already got 3 minions. Okay, so I use the last web shooter to give Ronan sidearm. Can't use Ironheart. So in that case, I might also just use. And I can't use Miles because I've got too many allies. So in that case, I will Spider-Man the last 2 off. Knock him into stage 2. He goes up to 21. When revealed, find party favor and reveal it. Okay. There it is. It's been named. Thank you very much, ES. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Condition permanent. Holy crap. When revealed, attached to the Joker. I did that. Force interrupt. When the Joker would be defeated, each player discards a card from the encounter deck. Add threat to the main scheme for each boost icon discarded this way. So he gets defeated, but then he adds threat so that he can then still win by default. So you can still lose because you threat it out? Is that what the intention of that is? Does that work? Forced interrupt. The interrupt works before the defeat, does it? When he would be defeated. That fascinates me. This card fascinates me. I need more rulings on this. If it works how I think it's the intention, I think the intention is that he beats you by scheming out before he dies. It's brilliant. If it works the way I think it works, this is the greatest mechanic I've ever seen. And I can't believe I haven't seen it previously. Why have I not seen this before, if this is how it's meant to work? I need a ruling on it, though, to see if it actually does do that. That's magnificent. You fight to boost the main scheme. Yep. Maybe best to ignore. In other words, don't feed the troll. Feed what troll? Which troll are you referring to, Dr. Alec? Yes, yeah, happens before he is defeated. That's amazing. Why have we not seen this before? It seems so obvious. I love it. Absolutely love it. On stage 2 is probably a little harsh. It sounds more like a stage 3 thing. But still, that's amazing. Oh man, now I'm scared. Now I'm never flipping back to Alter Ego. Aunt May might as well not even be there. I'm never flipping back to Alter Ego again. Now I basically just have to kick his ass before I get to stage 3. I've lost track of where I was now. Oh yeah, Spidey just knocked him into stage 2, so he's now got that. So it's still Spidey's turn. So I will Ingenuity, Miles, and Ironheart to slap him in the face for 8. So he's down to 13. This guy doesn't have guard or anything, but he does have this weird activate clash thing. I then seek a clown. I don't want that. I don't like that. Maria's going to thwart for 2. And she's still alive because of team training. The greatest card in the game. Black Cat can hit him for 3. Ronan can hit him for 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Ronan can take him out just on his own. Alright, there you go. Ronan, see you later. Ronan's still alive. He's got 2 hit points left. So that means Black Cat would just hit Joker straight up. 1, 2, 3 with the Power Glove. Cool. Alright, reset. Get 5 cards. Okay. Got a backflip. Wait, why did I only get 4 cards? Oh, there's only 4 left. Alright. So I will deck out. Get another card. Alright, there's my cards. Okay, one of them's a backflip, so I'm cool with that. And a webbed up, I'm cool with that too. 10. I think I think it's pretty much in the game. So let's see how this goes. Threat. I've got 2 on there, so I need to discard a card. Please don't be backflip. Please. If I've ever done anything right in this world, don't let this be backflip. Yeah, Sky Cycle. Who cares? See you later. Boink. That's it. That's game. He activates. I get a free card. Oh wait, I didn't encounter card. Well, actually, this should be my encounter card from when I decked out, and this should be his boost card. Alright, I get a free card. It is Spider Tracer. I will be backflipping. So, whatever he gets doesn't really matter. 1. So, 2 plus 1 is 3. I backflip. Yoinks. I get another encounter card because I had 1 from decking out, and I've got the one that he just gave me. Encounter card number 1 is Citywide Crisis. When revealed, resolve each one revealed ability on each side scheme in play. If no side schemes are in play, or don't have when revealed abilities, place 2 threat on each scheme. It's the worst. It's worse than the expert cards. Anyway, 1, 2, and the next one is Assault. The villain attacks you. I will defend. He activates. Oh, wait a minute. I won't declare a defense until I get this. If this is a backflip, then I'm all good. It is not. I will defend. He attacks for 0 plus 2 is 2. Nothing happens because I defend for 3. It's my turn. And that is victory. I've won. Doesn't matter what I do. I can Swenny web kick him for 3, 8. And then hit him with Black Cat. Ronan can do something. So, let's play this out. Maria's going to thwart for 2. And then she dies. Spidey's going to kick him in the face. 1. That'll bring out the web shooter. Which I'll immediately use. So Webbed Up will pay for the web shooter, which I'll use. So 1, 2, 3 will pay for Swenny web kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Black Cat will hit him for 2. Boink! Now, let's trigger this. When the Joker would be defeated, each player discards a card from the encounter deck, add threat to the main scheme for each boost icon discarded. Each player! If this is a multiplayer game, this would be brutal. Add threat to the main scheme for each boost icon discarded this way. 1. So I still win. That's still victory. Yay! Yay, Spidey. Yeah. Alright, so, as is tradition, let's go through it. Obviously, I've gone through it quite a bit during the actual game itself. I was blessed to have ES watching and was able to give feedback in real time. So, thank you very much. And again, I sincerely apologise if I offended you in any way. Alright, feedback. Let's go with the positives. The colour is amazing. The colour is awesome. The artwork, as always, is great. Yeah. I love the Clash picture, which is not really technically part of this deck, but it's awesome. Joker's picture, I think it's hilarious that Punchline's face is chopped off. It's amazing to me, but the picture itself is great. Breaks the border, which I think is brilliant. Love this. Bloody hell, this is great. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, just really good. Yeah, I mean, here's some of the other cards, right? So this is Capullo art, is it? Yeah. I don't know who this is. ES, who is this? Is this Jester? Isn't he a Flash villain? I think it's Jester. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Just amazing. Yeah. This is magnificent. Love that. Yeah, yeah. So, look, obviously done well. The mechanics. I love the way that he incorporates the clash mechanic, which wasn't made for this scenario, but at least I don't think it was. But it's just is a mechanic that ES created, and I love it. I think it's great. We've already discussed ad nauseum my opinion of the Star Canoners too. I don't think it's. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Yeah, I just don't think it's fair and doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. So that would bother me by really criticism about that. But the fact that the villain wins on a tie makes perfect sense, and the actual mechanic itself is great. The mechanic of the toxins, I think, is good. I think it's interesting. It makes you think about stuff. Having to discarding a card is the worst mechanic in the game, as far as I'm concerned. I think it's even worse than Surge, but not in terms of just a bad mechanic. It's just how much it annoys me. So discarding a card to me is actually worse than taking damage, because taking damage you can heal, right? But losing a card, depending on what you like, your hand size and stuff like that, it irritates the crap out of me. Which is why it's always good to put on villain scenarios. Discarding a card. Dr. Alchemy, there you go, cool. Yeah, discarding a card is when you know the you-know-what has really hit the fan, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I quite like how this works. The picture itself is also very cool. And there are others. We didn't get to go through the others, but this is magnificent. The Smile X one there, that's creepy as hell. Love it. And they're different. There are different ones. So Smile X does certain thing. Joker Toxin does certain thing. Wait, could Superman be affected by Joker Toxin? Is that Supes? Surely Supes is immune to the Joker Toxin. The good stuff. Great. Absolutely great stuff. Love it. And yeah, I think he's fun. The whole goons coming out, the clowns coming out and causing mayhem around the city, and bringing in other clowns and doing all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think all that works. But the highlight, I mean, I haven't even seen all the cards. As you know, it's my policy not to see all the cards, right? Acid Flare, I think this is just an absolutely brilliant picture. Is he meant to look like Joaquin Phoenix? Is that the intention? I think it is. It's too uncanny to not be. Yeah, I think that's great. Killing Joke is a great card. Love it. I love what that does. And thank you for not using a picture from the Killing Joke. I appreciate that. That story is overrated, I've got to tell you. I'm actually not really much of a fan of this either, but it doesn't offend me like all those people that got offended when it first got released. It's like, calm down, people. It's not that bad. It's actually quite well done picture. But the highlight by far is this. This is amazing, and I'm going to flat out steal it. Straight up, I'm going to steal this. I can't believe it's such a simple concept that those type of villains that would rather take you out while they're going out need this card. It wouldn't really work for villains like Ra's, right? Ra's al Ghul. He wouldn't do that. Right, it's all about the honor and all that sort of stuff. And then there are other villains that again are sort of more about the challenge, and like Bane, he wouldn't really do it, I don't think. In the Marvel ones, it's Thanos, possibly not. Comic Thanos would, movie Thanos wouldn't. It sort of depends on who's talking about that. But there are definitely villains out there that would do that very thing. If I'm going out you're going out too. And Joker is the personification of that. He'll go down. If he has to go down, then you're going to go down as well. And this mechanic so does it. I mean, it didn't do anything in this particular instance, but that's because I was aware of it. Because I was so scared. I've been burnt by going to Alter Ego 4 times. I was like, well, I'm not going back to Alter Ego ever again. And that's not a problem. That's not a fault of the scenario. That's actually a strength of the scenario. The fact that it scared me so much that I refused to do it again means that it works. I mean, that works. It's just that chain of events where I was like, oh, well, I can survive the Joker scheming. It's all good. And then, boom, minion comes out, schemes. Boom, encounter card comes out, schemes. Like that bloody state of emergency thing. Bloody hell. That being, I was just too scared to do it. And so because I was too scared to do it, I didn't get too high, so that then when this triggered, I was all good. I mean, I was still on 2B, so I wasn't even on 3, so it's fine. But yeah, I can't stress it enough how much I love this. I just love this. Every villain that would make sense to them to do that should have this card. Some sort of variation of it. Just absolutely no doubt in my mind. Amazing. So, I like it. Yeah, I like it. I can't think of any tweaks in terms of the actual scenario itself. I think Clash needs to be tweaked slightly. Oh, no, I'll take it back, obviously. A1 needs to say that this needs to be put in play. Other than that, in terms of there's no tweaks that I would make to the actual game, the actual scenario itself. I think it's great. And I'll be playing it again because, like I said from the start, I think one of its other strengths, so going back to the positives, is the replayability of it. It just amazes me. It's no game is going to be the same. I can play this 4 times in a row and play completely separate games. And that is awesome, the fact that works so well. So yeah, another ES triumph. And I'm not just saying that because I love him. I mean, there's some problems. I think there's some problems. So, but overall though, it's another triumph, and this is just amazing. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you very much for everybody who that listened, who sat through the boredom of looking at the the boost icons to see what the percentages were and stuff. Give me some feedback on my math. See if I was right. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I was wrong. I stand by what I said about the boost, the star thing, but maybe my math was wrong. I don't know. Who knows? But it's a great mechanic. Clash. Dr. Alex said, "Thanks for the stream. Buttery smooth as always." Thank you, buddy. Sorry, I've missed some stuff. Kryptonite enhanced toxin. Oh, is that me saying that soups shouldn't really be affected? Okay, fair enough. Looks like the fella from The Shining. The Shining, yes. Jack Nicholson. I think he looks more like Joaquin, but yeah, I can see the Jack Nicholson thing. Yes, what was the lol for? What's the lol in regards to? Now you're making me paranoid. I've done nothing but heap praise on this card. I'm hovering over this card. Why are you lolling? Anyway, yeah. So yeah, another triumph from ES. I highly recommend you check it out. It's on the DC mod table. If you're playing Marvel Champions on TTS, and if you're not, why not? If you want to play custom content, this is the way to do it. So you don't have to print everything out. There's my own mod, by the way, Lord Havoc's. There's my one, just for a quick little plug there. But if DC Comics Champions, go check it out if you like anything to do with DC. It's currently up there on that board, along with a whole bunch of extra cool stuff. For the next episode, I will most likely be going through the Xenomorph encounter, which I just think looks sick as hell. So yeah, I'll check that out. It is maybe just find Butterfunny. Okay. So he was lolling at the buttery smoothness. It is my favorite card I have made. Oh, dude, that pleases me. Because you've made some cool stuff, dude. But yeah, I have to agree with you. It's flat out genius. Yeah. It's great. Especially if this, what happens on level 3? Place 2 counters on each player's toxin environment. Yeah. See, I originally said it looks more like... It's so brutal that it looks more like a stage 3 type card. But I actually like the fact that you've got it on stage 2. Because it's like you set the plan in motion. Because if you're an expert, you start on 2. So straight up, he's not mucking around. He's got the finger on the nuke. Yeah. It's brutal. I love it. Cool. Alright. That's it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Dr. Rowlett, thank you for dropping in. I am very, very glad that you have found somebody you can play with. I really, really mean that. It's great. I hope you're having fun and staying safe. ES, once again, thank you very much for showing up and having some feedback discussion live, which is amazing. I really appreciate that and all the support that you do. It's really cool. And everybody else, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please look after yourself. You don't know how important it is until you get sick and you feel like crap, and if you've got somebody there who can look after you, I hope you've got somebody there who can look after you and make it go a little bit easier. In saying that, I have a message from my wife to go get her a drink, so I will do that now. Look after yourself. I really appreciate you watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.